Hey folks, it's your favorite Bloom Popper back at it again with another video here on the DrFuture channel. And as you can see in front of me, I have a tier list. Not just any tier list, but BTD6 YouTuber tier list. Now, I'm a little bit scared to make this video because I don't want to beef with anyone. But I'm going to be pretty honest in this video. I'm going to be talking about what I like about the YouTubers, what I don't like, and how I would rank them in this tier list. So yeah, let's stop talking and get into probably my most controversial video ever. So let's start out. Let's start out with MaxlevelIdot. There's a lot to talk about here, but I actually love this guy. Like, he's hilarious, he's very humble, and I really good YouTuber in my opinion. So I'm gonna put him in S tier. I know, we're gonna be starting out the video with a straight S. And next we have ISAB, and honestly, ISAB is my favorite BTD6 YouTuber of all time. Also, I forgot to clarify, I have nothing against these YouTubers. If I rank them a little bit lower and you're watching this, I don't have anything against you. It's not that I don't like you. I'm sure you guys are all awesome, and I have talked to some of these guys. So please do not take it too personally if I rank you a little bit lower. So yeah, as I was saying, ISAB, my favorite BTD6 YouTuber. I love his videos. His videos are super entertaining. He's super popular. All of his videos do well. They're super well made and they're just entertaining. He's going on S as well. Like, straight up 2 S's. Like, that's crazy. So next we have Superjombombo. Now this guy is also really good. He's an OG and he's one of the most popular BTD6 channels. Now he's going on A tier. Why? Particularly because I just don't watch him too much as someone like ISAB or MaxlevelIdot, but he's still, and I don't really watch him at all, but I have watched a couple of his videos and they are really good, and he is a very influential figure of BTD6, so he deserves this spot. Next, Alukian, kind of the same with Superjombombo. Haven't watched him much, but I do know that his content is really well made, so he's going on B tier. Why B tier? Particularly because I just don't really know him too well, like know his content style too well, but I do know a little bit of what he's about. Next, we have a little bit of a smaller name here. We have Curly Fries BTD6. Now this guy is amazing. Like, his content focuses on like challenges and different browser thingies, but it's not about just the challenge browsers. He talks about different stuff in his videos and does a lot of different challenges. So it's not just what the title is saying. He adds a lot onto the content that just makes me want to keep watching. And he is just a really cool guy as well. I've talked to him personally a couple of times, and he's just a really awesome person. So I'm gonna give him an A tier. I know, really surprising. And he's also a host of the Bloons cast, which I absolutely love. So he deserves that. Next we have and also a pretty small name. We have Popping Productions YT. This guy is also really cool. I've talked to him a couple of times, and his content is pretty similar to mine. He does challenges, mods, and everything. He is really cool and does really great content. So I'm gonna put him on A tier. I know I'm a little bit biased with these two because I've kind of talked to him a little bit, but they're still really cool people. So next we have Jonanzo. Now I'm also a little bit biased with this one because I've talked to him as well, and I've been like, I'm a viewer of him. So now I've got some things to say about him, mostly positive. Now, he has a really good personality. He shows that in his videos and everything, and he is just a really like wholesome person, and he streams daily, which is really good. So he deserves all the support he's getting. The videos, in my opinion, are not as strong as his live streams. They're good, but in my opinion they're kind of not as good, but they're still pretty good. And then we have shorts. His shorts are, honestly, to put it simply, I don't know what he was thinking with his shorts. I don't mean to be super mean, but it just kind of threw me off. So I'm gonna put him on B tier. I'm sorry, I would have put you on A tier, but just the shorts, they're kind of weird. So now we have Tewtiy. Tewtiy is the most subscribed BTD6 channel, so I feel like he deserves a certain spot, and the content is really good, but it's just not at the same level of something like ISAB or MaxlevelIdot. And his content is catered toward a younger audience, which is perfectly fine. But even though I do similar content to him, it's just not the content that I would regularly watch. Although I did have a phase where I watched all his content, and I still kind of do. So he's going on A tier. Next we have BTD6 Fenix. BTD6 Fenix is a interesting channel because he does like advanced challenges, daily challenges as soon as they come out. So I don't really care about that stuff, but I know a lot of people do really care about advanced challenges and everything, and he helps out a lot of people. So he's going on A tier. Next we have Ninja Kiwi themselves. This needs no explanation. They're going on S tier. Literally the creators of what I'm talking right now. So they deserve the S tier. Next we have TheNeoGod. Now I heard of this guy through his shorts. They were actually really popular. Like how Carecioso, Dark Monkey or whatever, Pop ASOMG. I really enjoy those videos. And his like long form videos are also really interesting. But not to a point where I would consider them A tier. So I would put him on high B tier, below Alukian here. Next we have Marquise BTD6. This guy is really similar to TheNeoGod, and his content is really good. Something I really like about this guy is he has a like really high energy on all his videos, which really keeps you focused and keeps you keep watching. So he's on the similar like realm as TheNeoGod, so I'm gonna put him on B. Also because I'm kind of jealous of him because he created his channel after me and has like 40 times my subscribers, which is embarrassing, but still GG's. Next we have MackanRules. Now I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know much about this guy, but I literally clicked on a like random video and he made me laugh, and plus he does a lot of like cool challenges. So honestly, even though I haven't watched much of his content, solid high B tier. Next we have Nojroom BTD6. I found him through his how many balloons does this guy leak on chimps shorts, but after that I just haven't really watched much of his content, and his recent videos have not been performing well, and he just hasn't uploaded in like a month, I'm pretty sure. So I'm sorry, Nojroom, but I'm gonna put you on C. I'm sorry. Okay, so next we have Mr. Ender. Not going on F because I just feel really mean putting anyone on F, but he's going on D tier. Why is he going on D tier? To put it simply, his content is, I don't like to use this word, but it's kind of brain rot. I mean, I know why he's doing it. It works, and he gets tons of views and everything. So I respect why he's doing it, but it's just not my type of content, and it's really weird content that I personally wouldn't watch. But I understand why other people would watch it, but I'm just not one of those people. Next we have Reid. Now Reid does a lot of strategy like videos and explains different towers, mechanics, and if they're good or not. And he's kind of similar to BTD6 Fenix in that he helps with advanced challenges. So I know that helps a lot of people, and he's a really influential name, so A tier. H2K Titan. So H2K Titan also does like a lot of modded challenges and everything, but he hasn't uploaded in like 2 months, and his content kind of fell off a little bit. But I watched this guy's video on how to download mods, and that's the reason I got into mods. So normally I would put him in C tier because he just doesn't upload too much, but you know what, he's going on B tier. He is going on B tier because, you know, that video really changed me. Next we have Chom Chom. So I'm honestly not super familiar with this guy. He just does a lot of variety content, but I actually don't know much about him, so I don't know where to put him. I'm gonna put him on B. I'm gonna put him on B because I just don't know much about him. Next we have Hbomb. Now Hbomb is actually a really cool YouTuber. He does a lot of similar strategy and modded, and like explains the game a lot, and he just keeps, and it's just super fun to watch because you learn a lot of watching his videos, and they're just super entertaining. So he's going on A tier. Next we have Dabloon. Dabloon I actually used to watch a lot of his content, and he does like challenges, a lot of stuff like that, and he just does a lot of different stuff, and I really like his personality, so I'm gonna put him on B, not quite A. Next we have Tewbre. Now this is an interesting one to rate. Now if you didn't know, Tewbre is literally having more views than Tewtiy, so it's literally carrying Tewtiy. I used to watch it a lot, but it just gets kind of repetitive. It's just like kind of, again, the same thing with Tewtiy. You just catered toward a younger audience, which is completely fine, but it's just not for me. Okay, I'm so dumb. I literally made this tier list and now I forgot like who I'm even ranking. So yeah, this is Jessie Patch BTD6. Actually a pretty small channel, like smaller than me. So I don't know. I just feel bad rating someone like small below. So I'm gonna put him on B3, even though I have no idea what this guy. Yeah, he does like modded and like challenge stuff and strategies. So yeah, I think a B tier is perfect for him. Next we have DrFuture, which is me. Now I feel kind of uncomfortable just rating myself, so I'm gonna put myself on F. But I don't believe I am an F tier. Maybe I am. Maybe you think I'm an F, which is completely fine. But yeah. So then we have Rubby or Ruby. I don't know how you pronounce this guy's name. Now he doesn't do just 100% BTD6 and he hasn't uploaded in a while. So I'm gonna put him on C tier. I did really enjoy his shorts. So I think this is the updated list. I'm actually gonna lower H2K Titan to C tier, just because B tier looks way too cluttered. And he did get me into modding, but it's just not. I want this to be general, not just based on my personal experiences. So yeah, I think that is the full list. I'm gonna up Dabloon to here because he's just a really influential person, and I think that is the final list. I know there's a lot of people in A tier and a lot in B tier, so yeah, that is the final tier list. Do you agree with it? Do you agree with it? Let me know in the comments down below. If you don't, that's okay. Tell me what would you rate these guys. And yeah, so this is the end of the video. Hit the like button, subscribe. As always, I'm DrFuture and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.